Hello everyone, this is Robert here, and today I'm going to do a dual engine test for you. This is going to be two engines in one video. Yes, 2 in 1. First time I've ever done this. Hopefully not last time, because this is Sunday morning at 2:07 AM. Yes, 2:07, well 2:08 now. Brilliant, I'm doing this at night. So let's begin then. Just pardon me, I might sneeze, so I have to go now for a bit. Lingering cold, it really does kill you. Now then, the first engine is going to be this 357 cubic inch Nascar V8 by OldGreg on the forums. Yeah, this is a NASCAR V8 which was purpose-built for someone who wanted to test out and see if a NASCAR engine would work. And it does. I'm going to show you the engine. Okay, there was a bit of lag there. Right then. Here it is. All shiny. Now let's take you through it and how he built it. V8 platform. It's a V8 platform, cast iron, as you can tell by the colour there. 106.2 millimeters on the bore, so it's quite a big engine. The stroke is 82.8. Okay, he used the old favourite of billet steel I-beam titanium. So billet steel, I-beam titanium, lightweight forged. I tried to build one of these engines, pain in the rear end. Push rod, two valves a cylinder. Let me zoom in here. This is going fantastically smooth. As you can see, 2 valves a cylinder, so it's an overhead 8. Quite high, that's cast iron, full cast iron block. That's actually quite a detailed screw there. Okay, compression ratio is 12. This is very high for an engine. 94, so he can do cam profiling. Then again, I can't. No VVT and no VVL. I do like the shininess of how it is. Although this is a serious piece of kit here with the exhaust manifold, I'll get onto that. That's naturally aspirated, no turbochargers allowed in NASCAR. Fuel injection, multi-port EFI, single fuel system configuration. Set to race, as you can tell here. This socking great thing here is the air intake. Ultimate unleaded, 12.3 to 1. Aspiration injection timing is set to advanced, so 100. That's 100, that's 0. Of course. Rev limit is 8,500 RPM. Now here we are, race end. Now here we are, the back end of this. Here. Race tubular. This means it's custom built to order. Dual exhaust systems, as you can tell. Kind of obvious, really. Catalytic converter, none. It doesn't need it. First muffler, no. Second muffler, no. I'm going to let you hear this engine roar. I have to close that sound system there. Let's go on to testing. Right. Probably not going to sneeze again. I was almost on the switch there. 589 horsepower at 7,400 RPM, but it drops off quite fast. 433 foot-pounds of torque. This is a high torque engine. 8.5 on the rev limiter. Yeah, you can see it's quite a big engine. Let's test it. That's a bug there, that needs to be fixed. That was the engine. There was a bug there where it said no boost. That needs to be altered. Let's go to test mode. See, very basic. Air and that's probably the the fuel intake there, manifold at the top here. Okay, I think I know what this is. That there is this. That there is this. These things I've shown you before. Is that pistons. Those are the cotton rods in there, and then there's the crank and stuff. Exhaust manifold, straight out through the exhaust. Let's fire up this thing. I'm going to take you up through the revs as I usually do, in 1000 rev increments. There's no boost on this engine, so it's pretty loud at startup, so under 40 horsepower. There's 1000, bit over 40. Not bad. Over 160, this is not coming on song yet. Trying to rev match here, was communicating to you. Over 240 of 360 foot-pounds of torque. Nearly peaking at both. Nearly both matching. Powers overtaking torque. .560 horsepower, 440 foot-pounds torque, 7,000. As you can see there, that's that. There you go. Now let's just take it right up through the revs without stopping. Of OldGreg's Nascar V8. Now swiftly moving on to this monstrosity here. Yeah, it failed on the stand, so it doesn't really count. So let's look at this engine. 8 minutes of your time. Let's start at the base end. So V8 again. This time it's magnesium. This is a 2020 engine, so it's going to be pretty potent. Let's put this away. 120 bore to 100.8 ratio. Okay, billet steel, I-beam titanium and forged heads. This is different to the last engine because the last one had lightweight, so those can't really handle the pressures and stuff with a turbocharger. Now dual overhead cams with 5-valve cylinder, cast iron head unit. 9.8, that's still quite high for a turbo unit. This is a Jagermeister's engine, so sorry I got this out late. He can do cam profiling, all cams, VVT on all cams, no VVL, that means it's off. Aspiration, twin turbo, ball bearing. Pardon me guys. Okay, twin turbo, ball bearing, water air, it's huge, although that doesn't look huge to me. Custom turbocharger, this is 100mm by 100.8mm, so that means this thing is over 4 inches across, and that there is a bug and needs to be fixed. 95.1, that needs to be adjusted as well. AF is extremely high. 3-bar boost, which, well, it doesn't really reach 3-bar, it's set up here but it doesn't really match up. That needs to be fixed as well. Kill Rob or Daffy, please take note. Fuel injection, direct injection, throttle cylinder. Okay, so it's injection, so it's direct injection, like what I usually do. Race intake, high performance. 100 ultimate unleaded. 10.1, this is very rich. 93, 8400 on the rev limiter. Short cast, dual exhaust, no bypass. Yeah, 6-inch diameter, so this is 15 centimeters. High flow freeway, that means it's a good catalytic converter. Straight through exhaust all the way through. There you go. Let's test it. This is to fail on the stand. This is the first time I've ever seen an engine this powerful run. Although I'll let you listen to it. Here comes the turbo. .71 bar. That boost. That needs to be shown there. That's another thing that needs to be fixed. Let's take you into test mode. I'm going to do it as like I did the last time. This is just barely getting going. So nothing much. Low RPMs. Let's take it up to 2,000. 200 horsepower and a bit over 500 foot-pounds of torque. Still 300 horsepower, 600 foot-pounds. Yeah, see the numbers. The engine's looking okay. Turbocharger's looking good. Nearly 800, nearly 700 horsepower here. Behind memory warning. 4 psi, 1200 foot-pounds of torque, 1100 foot-pounds of torque with 1200 horsepower. Now from here to here, I expect these two needles to go off. I expect the power needle to go well off down to here, so it's to a 3000 range, and then this needle to somewhere spike around here. Turbocharger is glowing red, this side is glowing red, and we're at 7,000 RPM with 1400 revs to go. There it goes. That's 7,100 north of scale. There's 7.5. There you go, the numbers. Okay, that's 8,000, that's got the red line. Okay, this gauge here needs to be recalibrated. We need more numbers here, guys. I'd like to see this thing up to 4,800 now. So 3,000 is about here. That's 25 pounds of boost. Crank's going a bit berserk. Cold rods and piston heads are having a fit. Turbocharger and exhaust system, turbine and exhaust system is glowing. Compressor needs work on, this thing's going red. Yeah, crank is going to blow up. Look at the torque of that thing as it moves the body of the engine itself. Okay, that's pretty much a showcase. I cleared this out beforehand so it didn't take me too long. And I hope to do more videos in the future, guys. Hope you enjoyed. This video is going up shortly on YouTube, so see you then.